Bree, you talked about all this stuff you've done, the great thought that went into everything you've done. But to do those kind of things, all of us need some influences. I have my influences, and I think we all do. People that we look to. So, name your greatest influences.
One of my greatest influences. I'm gonna put it back to my mom and my grandma. And I would say that because let's go back to Alice, AC. Let's go back, speak some real on AC.
That's your grandma.
Yes.
Okay.
AC was she had 4 kids, a set of twins, a daughter, an oldest daughter, and an oldest son, which later turned into 14 grandchildren, a mobile home, no education. She never finished high school. She did not know how to drive.
Mhm.
If you can take a person so much without and look back on all of the great they have done from that,
Mhm.
nothing can stop me at that point. I don't feel like it's nothing I can't do. If she cannot have an education, not drive, not finish high school, but her oldest grandchild graduated valedictorian because of what she taught. Her oldest grandchild was the first of her children and 14 grandchildren to go to a 4-year college twice. It ain't nothing I can't do. It was nothing she couldn't do. We didn't know she didn't eat. We didn't
Mhm.
know she was without. She made sure every last one of us had shirts, pants, shoes. I'm not talking about Re- nothing against Reeboks. She made sure we had top of the line. It was nothing that we wanted we couldn't have. If we took the necessary time to make sure we took care of our grades, she took care of us. My grandmother didn't have anything. I had a real small family. She didn't have many brothers and sisters,
Mhm.
which means like my mom, them, it was just them. So that's even on my grandpa's side to her husband. It wasn't a huge family, you know what I'm saying? So she was my motivation, and I just hate I couldn't I hate I couldn't sit her down before she left me to tell her like how she changed me. I could have well been one of those who didn't care. Like I could have been one of those who cared about the streets. I could have been a gangbanger. I could have been a smoker. I could have been 1,000 things that people throw labels on and throw statistics on and belittle them. I could have been that person, but seeing who my grandmother was allowed me to know who they can't label me as. You can't put that on me. You can't label me as that little black girl from Holmes County that didn't have this or didn't have that. I feel like I'm always gonna be that Bree Dawson that carried those. Still to this day, I'm all about my awareness. Let's state that I still do diabetes walks. I still do ovarian care awareness because that was my grandmother. Now that's a part of me. So she motivated me in my mind. I feel like everything I do from this day forward is for her. It's not for me. It's for her. She's not here. She can't witness it, but it's for her. Um, at the time when she first passed away, everything I did successful, I would go to the grave and let her know, like, this is you. You did that. And I still feel like when I want to organize certain things or when I got that extra care for them kids, it's my grandmother in me. Like, she on me. She on me. Like, that baby needed that extra help and them doctors can't figure it out. Do your research, put it together, put two and two together, suggest it. And I have done that. I have suggested new things and new ideas to doctors where they were able to accept my thoughts and we were able to help these kids. So I feel like that's all to my grandmother. That's all to my mama. My mom, two kids. We have the same mom and dad, but I've seen my mom go job to job. I've seen my mom get it out the mud to feed 2 kids when she only had $5. I've seen that. So I carry them on my shoulders. Not only that, I won't just say my most inspiration, but I think about the person I'm trying to most inspire. I got a little sister right up under me. Um, I want her to feel like, whatever she can't have or whatever she needs to get, she can look at me and feel like I can do it. Like if she see me make the right moves, like even though I don't have my children of my own, I still carry myself in a way where I feel like people are watching. I may not know who I'm inspiring, they may never tell me, but somebody may look up to me for a positive way or a positive outlet. I can't just carry myself in a negative way. So, from Teens on a Mission to pledging Delta Sigma Theta to like all of that is in me now. So I feel like I carry this image where I have to do good. I have to do great. So when I'm doing great, it's like, thank you, Grandma. You got me on that one. You keeping me straight. So I just can't ever let down the lady that was the seed for me, man. So it's my grandma and my mom. They're gonna be the most inspiration to me because I feel like I owe them everything. Like I wasn't able to go to college and become this nurse. Like they took care of me. I didn't have a job until I was 19th grade in high school, and I still don't have enough money and flowers to thank them ladies to this day. But my mom know what it is. She know I'm all about her, and if I could tell my grandma, I would. But that's who I do it for. It's for them.
Well, I hope your family sees this and that this sparks conversation about your grandmama. From all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I bet all of y'all got all the grandkids, your mom and stuff like that. I'm sure all y'all got those stories. So hopefully they see this and that sparks like just a celebration of your grandmama. You know what I'm saying? Because she sounds like an amazing woman.